I am tired as fuck. Damn. Let's see. Do I want an energy drink? No, because it's gonna wear me out. You know what I think we're gonna go with? We're gonna keep it simple and get a good, nice water. Yeah. The reason why I haven't posted a video in about a month was because YouTube gave me a strike. Yeah, surprising, huh? I only have 279 subscribers and I got a strike. I think it was for disobeying the community guidelines or something like that, whatever the fuck that means. I guess there's something in the community guidelines that I had interfered with, and yeah, I got a fucking strike. It's crazy. It's gonna be on my channel for about 30 days, 90 days, my bad, 90 days. And it's been like a month, so about 2 more months, hopefully before Christmas. It is. We're gonna get into this video because first and foremost, before we get into the video, I do want to talk about, probably won't even need, there we go. Okay, so what I wanted this video to be about was mainly about, hopefully this down view is okay for now until I get my tripod out real quick. Was mainly about why I wasn't here and what the video was supposed to be on. If you guys seen on my story, if you follow me and stuff, if you don't, then you need to follow me. I'll put my Instagram and everything right here. I'm using a new software to edit, so hopefully it's better. It's Premiere Pro from Adobe, one of the best. Let me get my tripod out. But the whole thing was, like, I guess the video was supposed to be on those rosin pens. I posted a sneak peek. The sneak peek went perfectly fine without age restriction and everything. I think it was because it was only like a minute and 47 seconds or something. And I don't even think I hit it in those minute and 47 seconds. I think I did though, to be honest. I think I did. But anyways, YouTube didn't give a fuck. Yeah, YouTube didn't give a fuck about that. So that was a plus. And that sneak peek did good. So I thought, all right then, let me just post a real video, because it's like 3 minutes into the video until I smoke. And I put it as, you know what, let's see. I did want to test it out, and I put it as M for Kids. I wanted to see if I was gonna, you know, be able to have it. And they immediately, like the next day or so, 24 hours later, it was removed. I got an email saying it was removed, and it said that you have a strike on your channel. They did also like remove like certain key features for me to use. I can't pin comments, and I can't post links in the description. So if you want a link, it's either going to be posted on the page, on the video itself, or in the comments, but you're going to have to either try to copy it or write it down or somehow copy it to like your notes or something and then hold it and drag it to the web browser, whatever you're going to do. Sorry guys, that's just what YouTube got right now. I have to go through a whole age verification and shit now just to get those back, you know, those features back. But it is what it is, and I'm going to do it, you know, because I'm going to need those, and because you guys know I love you guys and I want to do YouTube and keep doing this shit. So that's where we're at right now. So that being said, this channel is 21 and over, so no bullshit, no 18 or over. Bevy of today though is Waiaki water, not sponsored. Hawaiian volcanic water, some of the best water, you know, I've had. Take a sip, because you know what you need to do. You need to hydrate yourself. If you're gonna be a stoner, weed, you gotta remember, weed makes you dehydrated. If you're hella high, you know, when I was at PuffCon talking about that, there was people in the line at PuffCon when we were in LA waiting for PuffCon to open on the first day. It was fucking hot. We were in line for like 4 or 5 hours, and when we were in line, it was hot as fuck, beaming on us. I didn't know LA was that fucking hot. It was fucking hot. People were getting hella, you know, taking dabs and smoking in line waiting. They're already smoking. So, you know, you being dehydrated in the sun is just gonna beam on you. People passed out. Some people did. One of my boys almost did, but you know, we saved them with some water, but you always gotta stay hydrated. So let's drink some water. Nothing like some ice cold water either, dude. Ice cold water is the best. All right, so all of 2025, there's been one thing I've been trying to do, and that is find the best pod system there is out right now in 2025. I've tried everything from 710 Labs. I've tried everything from Stizzy's. I've tried everything from West Coast Gear. I think they have a pod system. If it's not West Coast Gear, it's Left Coast. I've tried Left Coast, and I've tried Aero. We did Aero Sport on the channel. Go check that video. I think it's called The Pen That Hits Back. Good pen, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't really like meeting my needs, and my needs is being convenient and portable and as discreet as possible. And I think the one pens that do that the most, and I have a video on them too. Last year I made them, and they're called Apple made new wax pods. Yes, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Turn. And you might ask, why am I bringing these back? What is so different? Like, what makes them be the best of 2025? Because yes, this is 2025, and yes, these are being brought up again. Why? And there's one reason why. Two reasons actually I should give you. So I really got back into their all-in-ones and was chiefing on their all-in-ones for a while. But every time I went to the same dispensary, because they had the same varieties and they had a lot of flavors in them, and I wanted to try every one, so I went one at a time, right? And the one thing that I noticed about that the whole time was that, let's see if I can balance this on here. It does work. So let me bring you down so you're at eye level with me now. There we go. That's more better. These back was because the dispensary that I was going to, the bud tenders, it was all of them, all the employees, whoever I got to help me out was always saying, hey, I've seen you always get these Turns, and they could see my history of what I bought, and they seen it was Turn all-in-one. She's like, have you ever went back to the pods? I was like, I tried them and they were distillate, and she's like, well, the new Botanica blends go through a better process, and they have a new coil system. It's a non-coil pod, so you get more efficient hits. And I was like, oh, really? She caught me right there. So the next time I did re-up, I went back, I bought a new pod pack, which is this white one, and I got 2 pods. So we're gonna go through it. The 2 pods I got, hear me out. Hear me out on this. Okay, so you can't tell which pods are gonna have the new innovated pod system. You can't tell, because obviously they're in packages. So you gotta just risk it for the biscuit and get it. So I got one lemonade stand, and then I got one banana cart. But hear me out, okay? So the lemonade stand is a V1, so it does have a coil, but I kept it, and I'm still gonna smoke the shit out of it because I still have like half a gram left of this motherfucker. But it's also because it's a lemon strain, man. You can't go wrong with no lemon strains. So before we get into the other pod, the other one I want to show you, we're gonna crazy, bro. It was like the best flavor ever. Just wake up and take a hit of some lemon. You're like, ooh wee. You feel me? Let's take a hit. Once again, it tastes like I just ate a lemon Starburst. Fire, bro. Fucking fire. I haven't had no problems. It's Botanica blends too. If you don't know what Botanica blends is, it is distillate, don't get me wrong, but it goes through a cleaner process. So far, I'm gonna be honest with you 100%. Out of all distillate I've ever tried, out of all the pens I've ever tried that had distillate, I've tried, black market pens, I've tried good market pens, on the market pens, and I've tried it all. I've tried Muhammad's when they were barely coming out, before they hit the stores. I've tried new coil system with the ones with the coil too, but the ones with the coil, the new coil system, which is a no coil funnel. It's like a funnel system. We'll get into it in a minute. But this one right here, especially this one with the coil, the only time it does get a little harsh is when you get into the end, like the very end, and that coil is just like, when it's not filled, when the coil is not submerged in concentrate, it is going to burn different. The minute there's less concentrate and the coil starts to seep out and be more access to air, it's going to hit harder. It's going to be harsher because the pen's trying to get hit harder because it knows that there's more air in there than there is concentrate. So that's why sometimes you see the pens, like if you ever hit a cart, even a regular 510 thread, you hit a cart and it like starts to fog up inside. That's because you're inhaling, that there's too much airflow in there. There's too much air captured up in there that you're just fogging it up. The coil is working a little harder, and that's when you get those nasty hits. But since this is like kind of still full, I'm still getting perfect hits. It tastes so good. I haven't had a burnt taste. Thick clouds. Take another hit.
or work, and it gets me about mood, you know. Sativa's always getting my mood. Lemonade stand. Shout out Turn for this one. So going into the new ones, this one right here is a solventless. Yes, they do have rosin. Woo-wee. They do have rosin, and this is what we have right here. We have a solventless one. This one's 100% solventless. It says it right there. 100% solventless, man. And this one is banana cart. It's a sativa as well, and I gotta be honest, their sativas and their indicas are really strong. So if you get a downer, just know you're really gonna be down. If you get a hybrid, then you're balancing it out. If you get an indica or a sativa, you're gonna be really up. I'm being 100% honest with you. They do really fucking smack. The indicas really do smack. I have a live resin one in my bag that's indica, and I put that away during the day because that one will get me on my ass. And that one's Crenshaw Melon. Shout out to Turn for Crenshaw Melon. I didn't expect it to be that bad. I always get a little bit of both. I always try to get one sativa, one hybrid, and one indica, you know. But let's go with this one. This is solventless, banana. Right off the bat, you can taste the rosin. So smooth, so rich in flavor, so fruity, but yet still gassy, still floral. It's just, man. And let's take one more hand, then we're gonna talk about the cart and why it's the new system, and you're gonna see. Come on, man. So smooth. Okay, so let me take out this pod right here, right? We're gonna go back and forth. So, with the V1, you see the coils right in the middle, right? That little black thing with the little silver, that's the coil, right? It's gonna burn. It's got cotton inside, and that's what soaks up all the concentrate, and that's what burns for you to get a hit, just like a vape. It's like a vape mod, right? When you put the cotton in under the coils, you know, you have to remove the old cotton, put new ones, and then soak it in your juice, and then put the cap on and let it burn for a couple seconds, and then that's what you're chiefing on, right? Just like that. Here with the V2 model, what Turn has changed, and I think this is very revolutionary because no other pens really do this in this way and do it good. It's so efficient, you still get big hits, and I think they're onto something. If you see, there's no coil at all in there. There's a little flat lip on the bottom and ceramic, and it just pretty much just dips all the way into there, and then once it's on top of the plate just burns, like when you inhale, and it's burning your concentrate. I've noticed that since I've had a couple of these V2s already, right? And the last batch I had of cards, I had two other ones. They're both indica too, but those both were emptied out. I mean, like, since the new innovation, they have helped you empty out your cart a lot more. I know the ones with the coils, even with 510 threads, has always been a little bit amount, like a 0.2 or 0.3 that's left because the coil won't get it. Excuse me. The coil doesn't get it. So what does that mean? That you left out on the rest. I want to hit this shit to the end. And with these kind of styles and the way the funnel works is just like, it just keeps seeping into that slit. I'm getting every drop of my wax. Those carts were emptied out to the max. Let's take another hit of this rosin one, man, because this one is fucking smacking. Look at that. Clean, it's so smooth. Let's see if it's real sativa. Let's do the nose test. Smooth as can be. Some real rosin right here. I said to see if it's sativa, to see if it's real good rosin and not disty. You can tell when you do the French inhale. If it burns your nose or tickles it at all, it's wrong. Let's try to do it with the lemonade stand. Let's see how pure and how better of a process they've went through their distillate to make it a little more smoother. So let's see. I'm expecting a little burn, maybe just a little bit. Let's find out. Cheers. Wow, there was no burn at all. No burn at all. Wow, Turn. You're killing it, man. And I did see, oh, I gotta show you guys, man. I'm gonna do the screen record for it so you guys can see. That's what's needed for you guys. Let's go on to it so I can show you. So here on the Turn app, I have 300 point balance, right? And I was like, you know what? I want to check and see what I can use those points for. Let's say I do hit 10K one day, right? And I want to see they have something new. Okay, so you're gonna prepare to see this. So I went to the shop, and they have, so you can shop apparel, you can get clothes. I'm pretty sure there's clothes in here. This shit loads. So yeah, you can get hoodies. You could do all this, right? But then I noticed there's a collection. Then I went back. Oh yeah, let's go back to prizes. I think it was original. It wasn't. Let's see where it was at. Retrovision right here. So then it takes you to the website, and I go, yes, you're 21. And then there's these little things right here, and I clicked on one, and I don't know which one it was I clicked on. Made new pod packs. They're going a new wave with the see-through a little bit. I'm really digging that pod pack, man. Maybe you guys will see a part 2 and we'll unbox one of these or something. And there's those specific pods that match the pod pack are like only bought on the website. So you're gonna see me spend some money for you guys so we can see this, because that looks pretty dope. But I don't think I was gonna do that exact color, because I noticed, yeah, right here, there's other ones. There's Atomic Purple. There's a Turnagachi, that's fire. A Good Fucking Milkshake, Slime Time, and there's other ones about to come out too, which is pretty fucking dope. It's TACA. Wow. These are the ones you'd be able to buy on the website. That is crazy. Alright, so coming back over here, guys. I'm telling you, man, Turner's really going into something different. I like the little retro vision that they're going with, a little retro vibe. It's fire. I'm about to go in the library right now and edit the video that we are doing currently right now. Yes, sir. I'm gonna try to get this out as soon as possible. Let's take. Does deserve and has worked for the title of the best pod systems in 2025. Yes, I do think so. I think they're killing it right now, and keep going, and we're gonna get a part 2 for sure. I'm gonna buy that pod pack, we're gonna go through it, we're gonna get those pods, and we're gonna get fucking lit, and we're gonna see if they hold that title. The next video will really sure know. Overall, with these pods and just Turn in general, I'm gonna rate the brand in general as of right now, and it might increase when we get the new products, and it might change everything and make us bump it up now. But as of right now, out of 10, I'm gonna give them 8.7. 8.7 out of 10. They're really killing it right now. Shout out Turn, man. Keep doing you guys' thing. Keep killing it. Keep making some fire ass pods. Let's hit this one more time before I end the video. Cool little 20-minute video. Thank you all for watching. I'm back. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna put this as age restricted. I'm just gonna, just go exactly what they're doing and listen to them just until that strike is up. And then when the strike is lifted, since I won't have no more strikes anymore, I will risk it again and try to find what the time frame is for me to be able to still smoke and it not get age restricted. You know what I mean? So like if it's like 3 minutes or more and then it doesn't read the rest, I don't know how long they watch. I doubt they watch a whole 20-minute video of mine just to see. I think they watch a certain amount and then they compare it from that and decide if it's meant for kids or not, So let's take a hit of the lemonade stand. Cheers. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys. Rate the brand in general as of right now, and it might increase when we get the new products, and it might change everything and make us bump it up now. But as of right now, out of 10, I'm gonna give them 8.7. 8.7 out of 10. They're really killing it right now. Shout out Turn, man. Keep doing you guys' thing. Keep killing it. Keep making some fire ass pods. Let's hit this one more time before I end the video. Cool little 20-minute video. Thank you all for watching. I'm back. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna put this as age restricted. I'm just gonna, just go exactly what they're doing and listen to them just until that strike is up. And then when the strike is lifted, since I won't have no more strikes anymore, I will risk it again and try to find what the time frame is for me to be able to still smoke and it not get age restricted. You know what I mean? So like if it's like 3 minutes or more and then it doesn't read the rest, I don't know how long they watch. I doubt they watch a whole 20-minute video of mine just to see. I think they watch a certain amount and then they compare it from that and decide if it's meant for kids or not, you know? So let's take a hit of the lemonade stand. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace. Deuces.